president once sent, there they go again.
Federal receiver Gershman Brickner and Bratton's Chase Anderson says he isn't surprised by the recent actions of Guam Resource Recovery Partners.
There's no truth to this whatsoever.
Guam Waterworks Authority spokesperson Heidi Ballendorf agrees.
We say, let's all sit down and talk about it before it gets to a point where it's, you know, counterproductive to the community.
The two entities want to clear the record today following Guam Resource Recovery Partners' call to the U.S. Department of Justice for an investigation. As we reported, the company contends that liquid pollutant or leachate from the new landfill in Dandan has been directed to the Inarahan wastewater treatment plant that discharges into the ocean. According to GRRP's letter, EA Engineering, Science and Technology conducted testing 2 years ago, discharging 30,000 gallons of potable water mixed with food dye to the surface of the northernmost percolation beds. GRRP contends that 4 days later, that same dye was found emerging into the ocean at 2 locations outside the tidal reef.
I'd like someone to send me that email because we don't have that data. The data, it shows that we have done the dye study and proved just the opposite of what you said.
GWA's Assistant General Manager of Compliance, Paul Kemp, says the agency has done its own testing, and their results confirm that leachate does go into the Inarahan wastewater treatment plant, but none is discharged into the ocean. Ballendorf says GRRP's contention saying otherwise is counterproductive to the community.
Honestly, it just looks a little bit immature. I think all the entities could easily come together at the table, show us yours, we'll show you ours, and let's have a discussion about it.
Anderson maintains that the Ladson landfill, as a customer of the Guam Waterworks Authority, is fully compliant and works in close cooperation with the local and federal EPAs, and testing is done regularly.
Even that water is tested by the contractor. And if that water is not contaminated, then it is treated just like any other stormwater. It goes back into nature, and the material that they call leachate, which doesn't pass the test, is pumped to the Guam Water Authority.
Testing was even conducted before the leachate was accepted at GWA's Inarahan plant.
We take care of the leachate. We put a lot of design teams in it to make sure that we capture it, and then we provide that material to the Guam Water Authority. And we will continue to strive to do the testing and continue to strive to be the very best we can at whatever we do.
While GRRP alleges the Ladson landfill doesn't have the necessary permits to discharge into the ocean in violation of the Federal Clean Water Act, the receiver says otherwise.
All the permits we have all the permits. We are not out of compliance on any of them, I don't know where that's coming from.
GRRP, meanwhile, continues to fight to get a landfill permit from the Guam Environmental Protection Agency to build a private landfill in Atentano, Santa Rita. Guam EPA must conduct an administrative hearing on GRRP's appeal of their denied application by late October. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.